Starting lineups here. Whitehawks JV. Sammy Stark. Ivy Lundgren. Will Kendrick. Kylie Johnson. Maddie Brown. And a Cody in goal. Get a national anthem here. JV team will get this due to varsity not playing here tonight. All right, we'll get ready to go here. As I said, the JV team playing at Thaler Ice Arena tonight. The varsity team in South St. Paul makeup game for a snowstorm we had a little while back. So that game will start at 6:30. Will be streamed. Nate will be there in St. Paul for that. So be sure to join that right after the conclusion of this exciting JV hockey game. Last time JV played Hutchinson. Get you the stat on that. In Hutchinson, Whitehawks won. JV team won by a score of 4-1. Current record for the Whitehawks JV team is 9-11-3. This is the last regular season game for the JV team. Varsity team will play again tomorrow versus the Hutchinson varsity for senior night or homecoming. Homecoming game for Southwest Christian will take place in Chaska. And then Saturday in Wilmer will be varsity only as well. I always sends it back in. So you heard the starting lineup. We got Hendricks, Lundgren, Starks, and Sonny Tyler and Kylie. Okay. Kylie with the puck, back to Lundgren. Ivy Lundgren plays it out of the zone. Hutchinson carries it back in, but they're offsides. Would be Maddie Hayes, Emilio Halloran, Charlotte Falk, Maddie Brown, and Abby Sloat, and a Cody in goal tonight. JV team, though, this is the last regular season. They will be playing in a little jamboree tournament in Shakopee. What is that, the 3rd and the 4th or something in February? I believe it's the 3rd and 4th. It'll be 2 games. And that will do it for their season. So less than a week or so left in this late hockey season for the Whitehawk JV team. Varsity team hoping to do some damage in the section tournament, get themselves to a state tournament. Currently ranked number 6 in the state. O'Halloran with a shot. got through. Big save by the Hutchinson goalie. Now Hutchinson takes over possession in their own zone. Brown comes in to try to hold the zone. Eventually comes out to neutral, and Abby Sloat plays it out. O'Halloran. Now back to Sloat. Sloat's got a ton of room. He's going to carry it up. Hutchinson finishes the line change, puts some pressure on her. He sends it back to Dempsey. Dempsey tried to play it out to the blue line. It was intercepted. Now Hutch carries it up ice. Shot is deflected by Brown. Now Newberger tried to get Sheridan. Goes by her. Now Dempsey, she's all alone. She's got all kinds of space. There she goes. Tried to make the move. Hutchinson player caught up with her. Couldn't finish the shot. Goalie may have taken some pressure. Put some pressure on her as well. Now Kylie off the boards to herself. Plays it to Newberger. Now picked up by Dempsey. Dempsey looking for a place to go with it. She's pushed into the boards. And Dempsey still possesses. Newberger there to help out. Sheridan in front of the net. Hutchinson comes away with it. They carry out to neutral. Now defended by Tyler. Drop pass. Shot comes right on. Cody makes a big save. Hutchinson plays it back to the far corner, and Sonny Tyler tries to play it out, gets it to Newberger. Now Newberger carries up. At the lead for Dempsey. She's going. Newberger goes for a change. Giselle Sheridan now at the backboard. Hutchinson comes away with it. Lundgren gets a stick on it, bounces into the White Hawk zone. Johnson gets back to it, turns, tries to play it up the boards, ends up on a defender's stick, intercepted then by Jamison Herr. Now Sammy Stark plays it off the board. Dempsey gets a stick on it, clears it out. She's knocked down. We're going to get a power play. Oops, I haven't started the scoreboard yet. I will get on that. No power play. Oh, they must have went for icing. I think that should have been a power play, but not going to get called. Stark gets her right back. Corner, trying to clear. Doesn't work out. Hits a skate. Shot back in by Lundgren. Now Hendricks knocks it off a stick. Eventually, shot all the way down. That will be icing on Hutchinson. And that'll be Hayes, Lundgren, and O'Halloran, Sloat, and Brown. Hayes wins the face-off, comes back deep, and Hutchinson sends it around the boards. Held in by Sloat. Sloat carries back in now. Gets for the lane. Gets it to Hayes. Second chance by Lundgren. Big save. Rebound. Still loose. Eventually cleared out behind the net. Held in now by Sloat. Sloat decides to carry it in. She's tripped up. That's going to be a penalty on Hutchinson. And the Whitehawks will go to the power play. Sends it across to Kylie. Kylie sends it in deep. Dempsey chases. Hendricks picks up the loose puck. Sammy Starks waiting in front of the net. Comes out to the half board. Kylie puts it back in deep. Hendricks. Kylie with a big shot. Second chance. Stopped. Hendricks tries to center again. Bouncing puck picked up by Dempsey. Tried to leave for Sonny Tyler. Went to her skates. Johnson back to Dempsey. Now Dempsey in the White Hawk zone. Sends it back around to Kylie. Kylie gets it over to Sonny Tyler. Tyler trying to find some room. Gets it up to Hendricks, actually behind her, and that'll be icing on the Whitehawks. Sonny shaking her head at that one. Not the best sequence of events for the Whitehawks in the power play, though they did have a couple of chances. Face-off controlled by the Tigers. Now Dempsey picks it up. Off a Tiger stick. O'Halloran and Hendricks. Now Hutchinson takes over. Sends it all the way down. Huck's going to get to O'Halloran. O'Halloran to Brown. Sends it across the Sloat. Sloat's got some room. She's got Hayes with her. Gets it out of the zone. Tate Newberger with some speed. Almost intercepted. Hutchinson was able to get it back out to neutral. And offsides on Hutchinson with 6:59 remaining in the first period. Hendricks, Starks, Falk, Tyler, and Johnson. Kylie sends it across. Tyler picks it up off the board. Gets it to Kylie. Kylie fans on a shot. Tyler cleans that one up. Now she's going to move it up ice. Got some room. She's leading the way. Turns at the blue line. Everybody is going in. She didn't. Got to do that inside the blue line there, Sonny. Hendricks over to Sammy. Sammy Starks shoots. That's blocked. Hutchinson now moves it through their zone. Nice steal by Starks. Stick was tied up, so she finally does get it in. Ellie comes into the blue line. He holds. Still holds. Second chance. Finally comes out of the zone. Hendricks, right with her player, knocks it away quickly. Poked away farther by Tyler. Now at the half board. Stolen by Falk. Shot goes on. Tyler grabs. Gets grabbed. Hutchinson player goes down. Now O'Halloran carries in. Defenseman was changing. She's got a little bit of room. Whitehawks changed a couple of players as well. O'Halloran still stick handling. She's Kylie. Her shot goes right on. Second chance goes right on, and there it is. I think O'Halloran will get the credit for that. Oh, looks like Kylie is going to get it. Kylie had a good game against Hutchinson last time with 2 goals. We'll get the official call on that. Dempsey now with O'Halloran and Jameson Hurst, Brown and Sloat. And there we go. This is the PA announcer Jay's final regular season. Oh, he will be here for sections, that's right. So we will get to hear him again, but this will be the last time JV gets to hear. I kind of thought Malin may have gotten that goal. So Malin Dempsey from O'Halloran and Johnson. O'Halloran back in the play. She gets it into the zone. Dempsey there as well. Comes out. Sloat holds. Trying to get it in. Eventually does. It's clean. Held at the blue line, and they say that one came out. So offsides on the Whitehawks. Broke my button. Whitehawks changed 5. Hayes, Sheridan, Lundgren, Johnson, Tyler. 1-0 Whitehawks. Shots on goal now 10-0 on the scoreboard. Still think Hutchinson got 1 on Cody earlier, but it's been all Whitehawks since then. Hayes centers. Kylie turns with it, tries to shoot, gets it right back, shoots again. It's blocked. Kylie makes some room. Sends it out to Tyler. Tyler's shot. That's blocked. Sends it right back in. Sheridan backhands it. Goes just wide. Now Lundgren. Hutchinson looks like they're on a penalty kill. Oh, and a quick play by Hayes. second, third chance. I don't know how many shots on goal they'll get for that, but it looked like 3. Hutchinson finally gets the puck, poked out of the zone. Sonny Tyler sends it right back up the boards. No Whitehawks grab. They're going for a change. Hendricks on now. Starks on. Shot from point blank. Nice save by Cody. That wasn't the first one. That was the second one, as far as I'm concerned. But, yep, they will give the Tigers 2 shots now. 3, they're going to say. Whitehawks with 12, 3:36 remaining in the first period. Now, Hendricks, Stark, Newberger, Brown, and Sloat. Sloat picks up the puck. He carries it up. Nice pass to Newberger. Newberger gets it in. Tries to shoot, hit the Tiger on its way. Breakout play gets through everybody and out to neutral. Brown backhands it off the boards. They'll scrum right in front of us on the boards. 3 Whitehawks, 2 Tigers. Comes out of the scrum, and the Hutchinson Tigers carry it in. Sloat still pressuring. Rented a nice, easy breakout play or break-in play. Starks gets it out of the zone, and Tigers come back in on sides. Abby Sloat picks it up behind the goal line. Passes off of Hendricks. Picked up by the Tigers. Hendricks cleans that one up, plays it out to the blue line. Hutchinson holds it in. Now Maddie Brown. Off of Newberger's stick. Good play by Peyton to get it out. That won't be icing. Whitehawks get the change and stay in the offensive zone. Tigers pick it up. Blocked by O'Halloran. Dempsey now. Got O'Halloran in front of the net. Kylie goes into the corner. She's knocked down. She stayed on her feet. She's hit. O'Halloran. Toss to Kylie. Kylie holds it in. Puts the shot right on. Pad save. Didn't get much on that one. Now Falk to Dempsey. Galen Dempsey working hard behind the goal line. He stays with it. Still handles the puck. Sends it out to the blue line. Eventually squirts by. O'Halloran now. Shot back into the Whitehawk zone by the Tigers. Sonny going to chase it around the boards. Runs into her player and gets down. That shot blocked by Kylie out in front. Now Kylie trying to get a breakout play. Sends it behind the net to Tyler. Tyler, ill-advised pass there right to a Hutchinson player. Saw where she was going with it, but just didn't connect. Oh, Dempsey had a good chance at a breakaway. Lost the handle. 1 minute remaining in the first period. And now there's going to be a penalty on the Whitehawks. Not sure who that was on, but looks like Falk was going to go to the box. I don't know if that was a retaliation or something, I'm guessing. Didn't see it happen. First power play for the Tigers coming with just under 1 minute remaining in the first period. Maddie Hayes, Sammy Starks, Abby Sloat, Maddie Brown. Shot comes right out in front. Backhand shot. Didn't get through. Starks and Hayes. They break it out 2-on-2. Whitehawks do have a tendency to have pretty good pressure on the penalty kill. Now Maddie Hayes circles behind the net. Sends it out to Sloat. Sloat across to Brown. She couldn't handle that one. He just whacks at it and sends it in deep. Now it comes back out. Step up, Maddie. There she goes. Got a stick on it. Eventually, Hutchinson sends it in deep. Good penalty kill so far for the Whitehawks. Sloat loses it behind the net. Gets right back to it. Gets it over to Sammy Starks. Starks and Hayes again. Maddie Hayes gets across the red line, sends it in. That will do it for period one. We'll just give you a quick read about our sponsors here. Gold sponsors, Denali Custom Homes, S Brothers and Sons, State Farm Office of Colin Charleston, Chi-Chi's Restaurant. The platinum sponsors are Crossroads Financial, Alan Elmas, Surfside Bar and Grill, Northwest Tonka Lions Club, and the Boston School. We'll be back for period two in just a couple of moments. All right, here we go. Penalty kill still underway for the Whitehawks. Ellie picks up the puck right at the faceoff, sends it in deep. It's going to be Hendricks, Starks, Johnson, and Tyler. Puck bounces out of the zone. Hutchinson gets through. Back to the blue line. That didn't connect for the Tigers. Brooke Hendricks giving chase. Hutchinson gets it into the Whitehawk zone. Kylie sends it right back down. 30 seconds now remaining. Hendricks actually gets the puck first. He carries around. Got Starks right out in front. Tried to hit her. Her stick was lifted before she could shoot. Sammy was in the right place for that one, though. Tigers carry it out. Bring it in. Shot. Cody makes the save and covers up the rebound with 7 seconds remaining in the period. Hutchinson's fourth shot on goal. Hayes, O'Halloran, Brown, and Sloat. Puck's loose right at the dot. Brown got a stick on it. Get up to the blue line. Our play is over. Back to 5-on-5. Ivy Lundgren right out of the penalty comes all the way. Puck goes all the way down, icing on the Whitehawks. Offensive zone face-off for the Tigers. Dempsey out there now with O'Halloran and Lundgren. Sloat and Brown on defense. Cross ice pass sent into the zone. Patty Brown plays it off the boards himself, plays it off the boards again. This time it goes out. Dempsey tries to steal. Hutchinson player stays with it, gets it in, makes one move, trying to find a place for it. She's pestered, sends it to the defense, then she shoots. Redirect didn't work out. And now Dempsey is Malin. Malin's going to carry it up. Gets it in cleanly. She's got Lundgren heading for the front of the net. Ivy there waiting. Halloran helps her out. Brings her right out in front. Shot. Rebound. Dempsey with a second chance. That one is saved. Dempsey picks it up again. Use it for Kylie. Kylie with a big shot. Stick save. Now Kylie behind the net. Carries around. Put it right out in front to Lundgren. She swang at it but missed. There's a battle behind the goal line. Lundgren sees it just sitting there. All four players were tied up. Halloran gets it back to Kylie. Too many players there to get control of it. Carried in cleanly. Dempsey shoots it around the boards. Newberger, he overskates it a little bit. Bouncing puck, picked up by Newberger. Her shot, saved, rebound, cleared to the side. Newberger tried to get a stick on it. Hutchinson, no. Moves it out of the zone. Lenny Tyler gets it to Newberger. Newberger sends it up ice, picked up by Hutchinson and sent all the way down. Now Tyler maintains possession. Sonny Tyler stops it again. Just get it out, Sonny. Plays it off the boards behind the net to Kylie. Kylie couldn't get it out. Now Newberger gets a stick on it. Eventually it squirts out. Maddie Hayes gets chased. She steals. Sends it down deep. No icing. Hendricks on now. Jamison her on as well. And Sammy Starks is coming on. Sonny Tyler comes into the half board. She holds. Hendricks helps. Hendricks looking for a centering pass. 3 Tigers there. Now Kylie in the corner. Hutchinson digs it out of the pile. Plays it off the boards. Sammy Starks gets a stick on it. Sends it to the far boards. Now Hutchinson behind the net. Back to the near boards. Getting a little rough there. little hands to the face on a couple of different players. Jamison her sends it in. I think it went off a Whitehawk player on the bench. That will allow both teams to change. 10 minutes remaining in period 2. Shots are now 17 for the Whitehawks, 4 for the Tigers. About as mellow music as you can get. Whitehawks win the face-off. Gets sent in deep. And we have Bill Tyler on music. Shot by Brown. Takes a one-timer, goes just wide left. Falk sends it back in front of the net. Went behind a bunch of players. Matty Brown sends it back in. Tigers play it off the boards. Held by Sloat. He gets it in deep. Dempsey out there now. Sloat helps her out. Now the Tigers possess behind the goal. Dempsey give it chase. Not going to be an easy play for the Tigers. They do get it in deep. Matty Brown chases in. Sends it to the far board. Charlotte Falk in the corner now. Falk tried to get it over to Dempsey. Her pass was intercepted. Now Dempsey picks it up. It's a 3-on-1, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Dempsey loses the handle. She tried to get it over to O'Halloran. Gets back to it. Whitehawks tried to get it in front of the net. Tigers send it out. Now Sloat. Sloat carries it in on sides. Skates around a few players. Puts it right in front of the net. Nobody there to tap that one home. Lundgren tried to center. He's out to the blue line. Abby Sloat holds it in. That was close. Hit the blue line, but she did a good job maintaining it. Sheridan back to Hayes. Hayes puts a shot on. Didn't get a lot on it, but it did go on net. Now to the blue line. Tyler with a shot. Right in the center of the goalie. Rebound, still loose. Hayes got a couple of chops at it. Eventually covered up by the Tigers goalie. They're going to say 18 shots now for the Whitehawks. Don't forget to join the live stream of the varsity game versus South St. Paul at 6:30. Should be a really good game. Two really good teams. Makeup game from the snowstorm earlier in the season. Officially, the regular season ends on Saturday. Whitehawks varsity with 3 games left in the season. Tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. 3 in a row, back to back. Puck picked up by Sonny Tyler. Sonny, just make the pass, Sonny. Make the pass. Puck comes out in front. Riley lost the handle. Hutchinson tried to shoot, couldn't. Now Lundgren gets it out to Matty Hayes. Matty Hayes sends it in, goes for the change. Puck comes off the side of the net on its way back out. Now Tyler, she's pushed into the boards pretty hard. Hutchinson sends it around. Newberger sends it right back in deep. That's Sandy Starks. Got 3 Hutchinson players there. Intercepted there by Kylie. She just dumps it in deep. Hendricks and Newberger. Now Tigers poked away by Hendricks. Newberger puts it towards the net. Tigers put it right back in behind the net. Centering pass gets broken up now. Puck comes back the other way. Shot from deep. Sonny Tyler plays it off the boards. Starks couldn't get it out. That shot. Bouncing puck. Kylie sends that one into the corner. Hutchinson takes it out of the pile. Sends it across ice. Shot. Gets through. Pad saved by Cody. Now Newberger tries to get it out. Held in by Hutchinson. Played out by Starks. That will be icing on the Whitehawks. Oh, didn't get all the way there. Sloat picks that one up right outside the blue line. Carries in. Leaves it for O'Halloran. Halloran trying to shoot. Puts it right in front, right through the blue paint. Nobody could tap it home. Now Halloran again. This time gets it over to Dempsey. Dempsey plays it off the boards to herself. Makes a couple moves right out in front. Shot blocked. Nice shot by Dempsey if that one gets through. 5:17 remaining in period 2. Still 1-0 game. 2-on-1 of Hutchinson hurries. Dempsey's able to get back. Player lost the puck. Tried to center. Now pulled away by Sloat. Jameson Hurd tried to clear. Hutchinson holds. Sloat behind the goal line. She's pushed down from behind. No call. Brown and Dempsey. Sloat. Dempsey comes away with it. Tried to get it up to her. Hutchinson was the only one there. I'll play to the blue line. Shot. Cody. Oh, she makes the first save. The rebound came in on her hot. She makes the second save, and the Whitehawks come right back the other way. O'Halloran got Dempsey and Jameson Hurd with her. She turns with it, and now O'Halloran is going to go to the box. Power play coming for the Tigers. So like I said before, Whitehawks have pretty good penalty kill. Actually had a few chances during the last penalty kill. 4:16 remaining in the second period. Shots 21 for the Whitehawks, 7 for the Tigers. Hendricks starts. Tyler Johnson. Hutchinson wins the faceoff. Looking for the pass. Takes the shot. Anna Cody makes the save. Gives up no rebound. Hutchinson controls in the face-off. Shot from the blue line. That one trickles just wide left. Hutchinson carries it in from the blue line. Trying to set things up. Shot into the corner. Tested by Tyler. Sent back to the blue line. That shot didn't get through. Riley sends that one out. Tigers regroup at neutral ice. Sent back in deep. Riley sends it up to Hendricks. Hendricks sees the opportunity, sends it all the way down. That one goes right on net. Just over a minute remaining in the power play. Hutchinson now with the puck in their own zone. Carried in. Shot goes way high and left. Sammy Starks tried to play it out, couldn't. Riley pokes that one out and regroup at neutral ice again with 35 seconds remaining. Hendricks gets a stick on that one. Tyler sends it all the way down. That one gets all the way down. That'll allow the Whitehawks to change a few players. Got Maddie Hayes, Charlotte Falk, Sloat, and Tyler. Couldn't get off in time. Now Falk. Hutchinson carries it in. 3 seconds now remaining. And that will do it for the power play. Back to 5-on-5. Sonny Tyler. He tried to clear to the Hutchinson player. Eddie Hayes. Up to Sheridan. Sheridan gets it right at the blue line. It does come out. Hucks take over possession at neutral ice. Matty Hayes carries in. Maintains the puck. Gets it out to Sloat. Sloat with a shot. That's a big pad save. Now Sheridan backhands it to Sloat. It's by everybody. Picked up by Brown. Brown to Dempsey. Dempsey across to Sheridan. Maddie Brown puts her player to the boards, takes her down. No call. Good defensive play there. Hutchinson plays it to the blue line. Now Dempsey. He's looking for the pass. He's just going to carry it up. That's slow. Now Brown. Brown carries it in. Shoot, Maddie. Leaves it for Dempsey. He leaves it for Brown. Now Hutchinson gets a chance. So Halloran and Sloat defend that one nicely. Right back to Hutchinson. He couldn't pull the trigger. With 39 seconds. O'Halloran. It's Dempsey on a nice long stretch pass. She's breaking for it. She's got room. Oh, puts it right out in front. Oh, Lundgren with a chance that goes wide. Oh, and Lundgren with another one-timer that goes just wide. Hutchinson finally carries it up. Poked away by Kylie. Kylie sees some room. She got 10 seconds remaining. Shot, save, no rebound. 6 seconds left in the period. Didn't really expect a 1-0 game after 2 periods. Been pretty good defensively. Goaltender for Hutchinson's been stellar. And that will do it for period 2. Halloran takes kind of a late shot there. Hutchinson really wasn't going to let that one go in. So we'll get some fresh ice. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, here we go. No, I didn't touch it. Hendricks, Lundgren, Starks, Tyler, Johnson. We're underway. After 2 periods, shots are 24 for the Whitehawks, 8 for the Hutchinson Tigers. Hutchinson quickly sends it into the Whitehawk zone. Hendricks sends it over to Lundgren. Lundgren and Starks. That one didn't connect anybody but Hutchinson. Whitehawks are outside. We get a whistle. I noticed that too. Strong. Whitehawks win the faceoff. Kylie sends it back to Tyler. Tyler gets it to Lundgren. Lundgren sends it in. Whitehawks go to work on the offensive zone. Hendricks steals, puts it right out in front. Lundgren with his backhand. Saved. Rebound picked up by the Tigers. Kylie intercepts that shot. Big save. Rebound by Hendricks. Covered up. Goalie makes both saves. Good pressure to start the third for the Whitehawks. Like to get another goal here to put a little separation in. Whitehawks lead the forwards, change the defense, Sloat and Brown out. Face off won by the Whitehawks. Brown to Sloat. He's knocked down. Hutchinson Tigers move it up ice. Hendricks saw that one coming. She got back there in time. Sloat sends it across to Starks. Starks couldn't quite handle. Gets back to it. Now Hutchinson grabs one-on-one with Sloat. That shot goes wide and behind the net. Maddie Brown kicks that one to the side. Brown lays it out the boards. Defenseman for the Tigers gets it, shoots. Sloat knocks it down with her hand. Now Maddie Brown, she carries up. Whitehawks change forwards now. Brown with a shot from a distance. Pad save. Hendricks, O'Halloran, and Falk out now. I'm sorry, Hayes. O'Halloran back to Kylie. Redirect by Hayes. Now she's knocked down. Puck still loose. Sent to the near boards. Tigers carry it out of the zone. Shot from a distance. Easy glove slave for Hannah Cody. 12:56 remaining in the third. Same 5. Tyler out there as well. Hutchinson picks up the face-off. Sends it out in front. Amelia O'Halloran grabs the puck, carries it up. Got Maddie Hayes trailing. Halloran puts it in deep. Looking for the centering pass. Stick behind the goal line by the goalie. Kylie steals. Hutchinson picks up the loose puck. As you get it out of the zone, it does. That pass does not connect. Tyler. Around by Hayes. Now Falk. Falk sends it across to O'Halloran. Falk and Hayes change. O'Halloran carries in. It's through. Shoots just wide left. Now Dempsey and Newberger on. Newberger. He steals. Use it for Dempsey. Dempsey with a tough angle. Shot right on. Now Abby steals that pass. Puts it out in front. Sheridan backhands it wide. Now Dempsey. Aaron Dempsey. He handles it through a bunch of traffic. Sends it to Sloat. Sloat. Looking for a lane. Puts it out to Sheridan. Sheridan shot. Big save. That was a good shot on net. Goalie makes the save. Does not leave a rebound. 29 shots now for the Whitehawks. 9 for the Tigers. Dempsey wins the faceoff. Sheridan dumps it in deep. Now Newberger plays it behind the net. Hutchinson Jumps on the puck, sends it up the boards. So, got a stick on. She holds it in. Newberger tries to send it deep. Intercepted. Now Maddie Brown, freshly on. Gets it back in. Sheridan. Leaves for Dempsey. Now Malin Dempsey carries it in. Newberger picks up the puck. Leaves it on the boards. Float comes back in. Newberger with another steal. Now Dempsey, 2-on-1. Malin Dempsey turns with it. Got Sammy Starks there with her. Newberger in front of the net. Dempsey still with it. Sends it around the board. Goes to the line change. Now Newberger hits it off the side of the net as she's trying to center. With Hendricks on. Defensive play by Brown. It's steal by Hendricks. Hendricks got Jamison her with her. Hendricks gets it in cleanly. That's a slash. We'll get a power play for the Whitehawks. Whitehawks need to get a goal here in the power play. 10:07 remaining. Really need that separator goal. It'll be O'Halloran, Hendricks, and Hayes. Johnson and Tyler. Kylie picks it up from the half court. She's tripped up. Hayes and Hendricks help. Hutchinson digs it out. Lovins for Hutchinson. Carries it in. Defended nicely by Tyler. And now the Whitehawks are going to drop or get a penalty. We'll be 4-on-4 here for a minute 40. Sonny Tyler going to go to the box. Nope. Brooke Hendricks, actually. It's going to be Hayes, O'Halloran, Tyler, and Johnson. Whitehawks win the faceoff. Tyler gets it up to Hayes. Couldn't quite handle it. Poked back in by the Tigers. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson, stick handles, gets it in for a lane shot. Right on. No rebound. Didn't get a lot on that shot, but we'll take any shot on goal at any time, especially on a penalty kill. Hayes wins the face off. Back to Johnson. Johnson. Hayes. Harry. He's knocked into the boards. Hutchinson finally gets possession. 4-on-4 for another 59 seconds. Maddie Hayes, O'Halloran. A lot of open ice out there right now. Halloran, he's knocked down on the play. Hayes gets a stick on it. Halloran, I don't know, nothing. No, that was a squeak, I think. Tyler, Johnson. Johnson's shot deflected out in front. Maddie Hayes is going to change. Dempsey on now. 27 more seconds in the 4-on-4. Malin Dempsey plays it up the ice. I don't know what she was looking for there, but that'll be icing. It'll be Dempsey, Lundgren, Sloat, and Brown. Face-off was kind of a gimme. Whitehawks get it up and out of the zone. Tigers regroup at center ice. Carried in, shot. Cody got a piece of that with her jersey. And O'Halloran, I'm sorry, and I think Maddie Brown cleared it down. Now it's power play.
You can have them.
Oh, I know. Power play now for the Tigers. 5 more seconds remaining on that. Dempsey with the puck. Back to 5-on-5. Dempsey still with it. Sends it to Hendricks. Hendricks with a shot hits the side of the net. Came in right off the bench for the penalty box. Now Matty Brown, he shoots. Goes wide, looking for a redirect out in front. Lundgren, Dempsey. Dempsey shoots. Hits the Tiger out in front. Now Matty Brown. Oh, just skated right through that one. Abby was there to back her up. Pick up the loose puck. Now Abby carries in. To Hendricks. Hendricks with a big shot. Huge save. There was a lot of steam on that one. Hendricks and Dempsey playing well off the boards there. Now Sloat. Hutchinson comes away with the puck. Send it around the boards right to Matty Brown. He comes in deep. Hutchinson sends it out the boards. Now Dempsey. Dempsey gets it to Starks. Starks sends it in. Right onto a Hutchinson stick. Sloat holds it in. Gets it to Malin. Malin Dempsey. Looks for some room. Couldn't get it through the zone. Down to 6:25 remaining. Dempsey with a wraparound. Comes right through the paint. Now shot out by the Tigers. That one's going to go all the way down. Will not be icing. Matty Brown picks up the puck. Gives it to Sloat. Dempsey calling for it. He gets it to Starks. Starks with a shot. Hits the Tiger and goes just wide. Now Hayes in the corner. Somebody got to get in front. Falk out there now. Brown holds it in. Shot. Stick save. Now Falk. Matty Hayes. Hayes plays it out to the blue line. Matty Brown carries in. Allen covers for her. Brown wants to score. Probably her last regular season game for her high school career. Like to see Maddie get a goal. Icing is called on the Tigers. 5:19 remaining. 32 shots now for the Whitehawks. Hutchinson up to 10. Finally gets to double digits. It'll be Dempsey, O'Halloran, Falk, Johnson, and Tyler now. Halloran. They get it up to Dempsey. Hutchinson clears. That one will be icing on Hutchinson again. We need to make this thing a heater right here, too. Get another face off to the offensive zone. Tyler Johnson. Shot. Oh, that one looked like it got through the 5-hole. I think the goalie got her pad down on it just before it crossed the line. Either way, it's a good chance for the Whitehawks. Dempsey. Face off. Falk. Now back to Johnson. Riley and Malin didn't know who was going to get it. Sonny Tyler gets back. Hannah Cody makes a really big glove save. Hutchinson had a good opportunity to tie it up here. Hannah Cody keeps the Whitehawks in the game with the lead. Halloran carries in. Now Falk, he shoots, hits the Tiger. Falk's shot again, goes wide. Now Halloran sends it into Dempsey. Malin Dempsey. Her shot rings it off the post. Kylie now with it. Dempsey just got iron. Scrum in the corner. Puck comes free. O'Halloran tried to shoot, hit a stick on its way. Finally played out of the zone. Sonny Tyler, get rid of it. There you go. It's a Hutchinson player just coming in off the bench. Poked away nicely by Tyler. Good defensive play there. The Malin Dempsey, number 11 for Hutchinson. I think she's going to play the rest of the period, probably the strongest player. That shouldn't be icing. They should have played it, but they will call icing on the Whitehawks. Hayes, Newberger, Sheridan, Sloat, and Brown. Hayes wins the face-off. Sloat picks up the loose puck. Hutchinson player goes down. It's a 2-on-0. Sloat shoots. Goal. There's the separator we were looking for. Abby saw that puck right off the face-off. She did the rash, took it all the way down. Didn't hurt that the Hutchinson defender fell down as they were skating backwards. Gives a Whitehawks a 2-0 lead. I'll get the official call if there's an assist. I don't know if there could be other than maybe Hayes for winning the face-off. My guess is they're going to call it unassisted. Find out here. Maddie Brown. Downtown Maddie Brown, he says. Gotta love that. Another chance for the Whitehawks. Downtown Maddie Brown with the assist. Float with the goal. Whitehawks with the 2-0 lead. 2:56 remaining in the third period. That was a big goal. A one-goal lead's not enough when the Tigers decide to pull the goalie and make a game out of it late in the period. 2 goals a little bit harder to come back from with just over 2 minutes remaining. Now we got Jamison, Hendricks, Stark, Johnson, and Tyler. Poked away nicely by Hendricks. Hendricks circles the goal. Use it for Kylie. Kylie to Tyler. Tyler shoots. Redirected out in front. Got right on. Goalie makes the save. 36 shot on goal for the Whitehawks. Hendricks wins the face-off. Starts. Tried to play it back to Tyler. Does get it there. Oh, redirect by her. Oh! Hutchinson. I think that went in off of Hutchinson's stick. Did Hutchinson hit that in? Yeah. Looks like Jamison Herr is going to get the credit. Jamison Herr's first goal of the season. Good time to get that one. See who they give an assist to. Johnson sends it across to. Oh, now starts. Oh, don't know how I got a goal on there for Hutchinson, but Jamison Herr with her first high school goal, if I'm not correct. Abby Sloat got her 5th goal of the season. And who got the other goal? Sloat. Her. Who got the first one? Oh, Dempsey. Dempsey with her 4th goal of the season. Dempsey, Brown, Sloat. Whitehawks with a little bit of steam here now. Maddie Brown with a shot. Dempsey. She's tripped up. O'Halloran gets the goal. Delayed penalty coming too, so it won't actually be a penalty. Nothing like waiting till the last 2 minutes of the game to score 3 goals. That'll be Emilio O'Halloran's 4th goal of the season. See who they give an assist to. Good shot. Glove save. Anna Cody makes the save. Tigers probably not going to pull the goalie at this time. Dempsey carries it in. Dempsey circles all the way around. Shot. Good save. Yet to hear the assist on Emilio O'Halloran's goal. There it is. Malin Dempsey with the assist. O'Halloran with the goal. Those two still battling at it. O'Halloran gets the puck from Dempsey. She gives it back to Dempsey. Dempsey tried to put it out in front. Now Falk tried to backhand it. Didn't get much on it. Hutchinson picks it up. 11 seconds remaining. Give it to Maddie Brown. 5, 4, 3. There it is. Oh! Yeah, the last kick of the shoot. Whitehawks win 4-0. 40 shots to 10 will be the final. That will do it for the regular season for the Whitehawk JV team. Be sure to join the stream starting right about now in South St. Paul. Whitehawks versus South St. Paul Packers varsity team. Thanks for watching. We will see you at the JV whatever tournament they call it. And I think it's